And it's recording. Hi, everybody. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I am Danielle Melanson, the very, very, very proud leader of Team Inspire, which is a Team Beachbody team within the network. We are so excited tonight. I'm not going to take up too much time, especially for all the people who are watching the recording of this and these lovely people who have joined us tonight. Today is the 17th of January, and we have somebody on our downline, Shawna BLUNN, who is here with us tonight to host our Team Inspire team call. Okay, so not only is this I call her the comeback queen, okay, because Shawna is fierce. And Shawna, like, you know, and I don't want to say Shawna pretends she's shy, because people have a hard time believing that I'm shy too. So when you overcome things like fear, shyness, or things that are totally out of your comfort zone, I really, really, really am impressed with that, because that's hard for everybody to do, right? And Shawna, I feel like Shawna's just one of those people who she just saw the big picture. She'll tell you more about her story and about her tips and how she just made this happen for her. So I'm going to tell you, Shawna is from a small town called BLUNN in Ontario. Okay, so she's a part of the Dream Dynasty downline in our downline Team Inspire. Okay, so we're one big happy family, and she works part-time between Beachbody, an instructor, home-based therapy with children with autism, which is near and dear to my heart, as you all know. And the school board recently hired her to do some self-employment respite care. So needless to say, she's not sitting at home twiddling her thumbs, eating bonbons, watching the soaps, okay? She's one busy girl, and she makes this happen, not only with her personal journey with Beachbody, but with her business, okay? Like she says, she's actually the biggest introvert. Okay, and she says this kind of stuff makes her nervous, but she is gonna rock it. When I asked her to do this, she didn't hesitate. She came back and told me she actually did a PowerPoint presentation, which she's going to screen share with you all. And I am absolutely thrilled to welcome to Team Inspire's call Diamond Coach Shawna BLUNN. Shawna, welcome, welcome, welcome to our call. And I'm going to mute everyone except for you. Just 1 second. All participants, yes, except for you.
Thank you. All right, so I'm going to screen share. Let me know, like, give me a thumbs up or whatever if you can see it when I have it up here. Good? Yeah? Okay. Now let me put it into a slideshow. Good? Okay, so here we go. Basically, a year ago from, I guess today, I kind of like gave up on myself, and I wasn't really like doing the business like I should be. Like I wasn't consistent, and my Success Club points were going down, and I really didn't believe in myself. And so I kind of stopped posting, and basically I almost stopped coaching. And then I went to Coach Summit, and it all changed. So now I have had Success Club 10 7 months in a row. I am officially a Diamond Coach. I have a consistent weekly income, and I'm excited to say that my biggest paycheck is tomorrow, and it's $600 in 1 week, which is crazy to me, because I remember I used to be excited with like literally $60 this week, which like still sometimes that'll happen, but like $600, that's crazy to me. And then I earned Summit last year, and then I'm going to Mexico in April. I'm so excited. All right. So before, like I said, I wasn't consistent. I didn't believe in myself. I was at Summit I was at Success Club 0. I remember sitting there, and everyone was like walking across stage, Success Club 10, all-star, and I'm like, oh my gosh, like if all of these, there was like hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of people walking across that stage, and I'm like, oh my gosh, like I can do this. They can do this, so can I. They're moms, full-time workers, I can do this. And so like I was sending cold invites before, power hours here and there. Social media was just like on and off. And when I was posting, I was just kind of like posting to post, you know, like I wasn't really being myself. And I was using, if you do this, it's fine because I did it too. So you just got to learn from it. So I was using hashtags like Shakeology, hashtag Beachbody, hashtag InsanityMax30. And then what I learned at Summit was to not do that. So literally I came out of Summit with fire in my soul. Like I couldn't believe the atmosphere there. Like if you've been there, you know what I'm talking about. Like the live workout outside was like one of my favorite things. And like I was a student again, so like I actually enjoyed learning. Whereas before when I was in college, I really didn't enjoy it that much. But this is like something you can actually learn and grow from. So I was like, oh my gosh, like I'm totally going again, and I need to get my ticket this month because it's on sale. But yeah, if you have not done Coach Summit, you need to, like 100%. Like I said, the atmosphere is unbelievable, and I cannot wait to go again. So this is an example of something I used to post. This was last year at this time. So like posting about coconut oil, like that's not interesting. First of all, to me anyway, it's not. I just was like, this is something to post. It's healthy, whatever. It has nothing to do with the products or coaching or accountability groups. But like I said, we live and we learn. But now I use curiosity marking. So like I post about the business, and I don't just say like I'm a coach. I say things like I tell my story in it so people relate to it. Personal life is really important, I think, because I was going to do my own fitness kind of Instagram, but then I realized, okay, well, no one can relate to just working out every day. No one can relate to just being a full-time coach. So I was like, people can relate to spending time with your family. People can relate to, you know, drinking wine and like hanging out with your friends and stuff. So I post everything, like my whole personal life is on my Instagram. And I think that's why it's been so helpful, is because people can relate to your personal life and wanting to, you know, do workouts from home or whatever. And when I post about the products, I don't say like, I drink Shakeology and it's so good for me, blah, blah, blah. I say like my story and why I drink it and stuff like that. Like I tell why Shakeology has helped me. And I don't say Shakeology, I say like Superfoods or whatever. And then I share a transformation photo like at least every 2 weeks. Like showing, you know, you're a product of the product is really important. And like I've changed from like showing, because me personally, like my personal goal isn't to lose weight. So I've been sharing like what these workouts can do. Like you can gain muscle from them too. It's not just about weight loss. And I've had so many people come to me being like, oh my gosh, like I can totally relate to you because I've like tried so hard to gain weight, like a healthy weight, but I couldn't, kind of thing. So posting like every single day on Instagram and Facebook is what I have been doing every day, because when people see that you're like showing up, they know that you're a coach that's going to be there for them, kind of thing. Building relationships. I used to send cold invites all the time, and it's so bad. Like I would literally sit there and copy and paste like 50 to like every single person, and maybe one person would be like, I'll join. But building relationships, definitely do that. But this was just an example, like to someone I've never talked to, I would send, hey Carl, how are you? I just wanted to let you know that I'm running a fitness and support group this month, and I would love for you to join us. Like that kind of, it's, I don't know, like I've definitely changed my outlook on inviting, because you definitely have to have a conversation with them first. So now this is an idea of how I build relationships with people. So commenting on their Instagram stories, commenting on their Instagram photos, you know, like messaging them, oh my God, I love your haircut, like just something nice. So then you finally like had a conversation with them, and then in the future, you'll be able to send them invites. But you're more than welcome to read those. I just kind of screenshotted them. Like the first one with Sydney, basically she was like on a trip and she was doing something really cool, and I just kind of said, oh my god, I'd love to do something like that. And ending in question marks so that you're not just like, okay, see you later. Have a good one kind of thing. But yeah. And then when I'm adding like new people on Facebook, I make sure that I go to their profile and just be active on their page too. So you're not just adding new friends and then moving on from that. Like you have to keep them like on your list and stay organized that way. So after you build a relationship, this is how I do my kind of invite. So, hey girl, how are you? I just wanted to say thanks so much for all the love on my Instagram stories. I really appreciate it. And this is kind of what Haley Christian did. So I've kind of like taken that from her. I have to ask, does fitness interest you too? And if they say yes, blah, blah, blah. And then I give them more information from there. I can like send what I send to the people like after they want more information because it's kind of lengthy, but I even like say to them at the beginning, sorry, this is lengthy, but I like to give as much information as possible. And it's not like annoying and boring or anything. I just like to like tell them what they're going to get from it, right? And then usually they say, no worries, like I want to hear all the details anyway. So that's kind of an example of what I do for inviting. And then if they don't answer, then I just like wait a couple, maybe a day or two, and then just say like, hey, didn't want you to think I forgot about you. Just show them you care and like make sure it's about them too. So they're not like, oh, she just wants to freaking get money from me kind of thing. Okay, Instagram stories. So at Super Saturday, we learned from Jatana Jackson, her awesome ways of Instagram stories. Hype Type, if you haven't downloaded that, I strongly recommend that you do. So basically what's going to happen, can you guys see my mouse? Yeah, okay. So this is just an example I used. You're going to like open the app, and then so basically you're going to have to swipe up, and this is what's going to come up. You can do a video. The videos can only be 15 seconds long, I believe. And then basically what you do, you can double tap to edit the text, and there's so many different types of text you can choose from. So that's really cool, and making it like entertaining for people to watch, so they're not just like clicking. It's really awesome. And then so right here, that little like arrow kind of thing, whatever that is, that's like your music and stuff. And basically what you can, it has like every single song on there that you can think of. Like if you type in Luke Bryan, all of his songs are there. Like you don't have to buy it, and it's a free app. So that's freaking awesome. So like the one day it was booty day, and I typed in booty, and like all these booty songs came up, but it fit, right? So it's really awesome. So that's a really good app to use. Plus, like, it's free, so I mean, why not? And then right here, so you know that little like circle that comes up on your Instagram when like you have a story? Basically, this will always be there. So people are always going to be going back to your story if this is there. I've had like I just added this circle to my profile picture on Instagram probably like a week ago, and I've had like so many more people watching my story because they think it's like, you know, still adding more stories to it. I believe Michelle has it, but I had someone on my team make it for me. I think she made it on PicMonkey. I'm sure it's pretty easy to make, but she made it for me, and I'm sure she could make it for you guys too. It takes like 2 seconds, she said. So yeah, that's really awesome. So then you're always highlighted. All right, so Instagram stories. Basically, I want to keep drawing people to my page, like to my post, because they always don't see it, right? But then people, when they're watching your stories, they're going to see, like right here, that you have a new post. So this was when I did my secret week of what I've been doing for Shakeology, for the product. So this was Energize. This was Shakeology. So that was my secret. Just drawing them to your page and showing them that, like, you have a new post, they'll most likely go to it. I mean, I do when people post stuff like that. screenshotting your conversations with people, like when people are like, oh my gosh, I can't wait to start, like things like that, and then it makes people have FOMO, so like you're missing out if you don't know what FOMO means. But yeah, and like showing like things like this, like how many members are in the group and stuff like that. And I can't see the one over here because all your faces are there, but I think it's another conversation. Yeah. Oh, I can't hear you.
It says claim your spot. It shows all the people that have already joined and that you have only 5 more spots left.
Yeah, so that's another FOMO thing that I do. So I put it in my notepad, and I don't put their last names because I don't know. A lot of people are like very secretive about that kind of stuff. So, and then yeah, sometimes you'll be like, people will want to message you and be like, oh my god, like you only have that many spots left, put me on there, kind of thing. So I do those a lot too. All right. So another thing Jatana told us was tagging locations, any locations, because you get more viewers. So like today I tagged, I think like Banff, Alberta, and you can make it like, see how you can make it gray and like kind of small. I literally sometimes make it like so small and like no one can see it. So you get more viewers that way. And yeah, like one day I did London, I got like 500 extra views on it. So, I mean, and then you'll get more followers too. Plus using hashtags, like I do that all the time. Not in every single one because like that's like kind of boring, but I mean, yeah, those are just extra ways to like have people view your Instagram stories. And like the more fun you're having, the more people want to join, right? Because if they're just gonna see like you working out and not having fun with it, then they're not really gonna want to join. And like Jatana said, she's like, it might seem at first you're not getting as much like interest as you want, but if you're consistent, just like in the business, then you're gonna get more people to want to join you. Okay, this is what I used to do, and then people would be like, she just wants to like buy or whatever. Hashtagging like Beachbody stuff, like I don't do that at all anymore. And I don't say things like I'm a Beachbody coach, I love Beachbody on demand. Like I have so many people ask me like, what is it that you do, or like what workouts are you doing? And like that means it's working, because I don't want them to know what I'm doing, because I want them to message me. And a lot of people think like Beachbody coaches are just trying to sell to you, and I don't want them to think that. So I don't say anything about it in there. So like this was just another way of using, like saying things like Superfoods, #entrepreneur, just stuff like that, so that people aren't like going to Google right away, just like they said at Summit. Because that's probably what people used to do, was like, oh, she's doing this, I'm going to go buy that online, and then you're not going to get, you know, that Success Club point or that customer, right? So I think it's really important to use curiosity in your business. These are my all-time favorite personal development books. Like Shawn T right now, I read it before bed every night, and like it's really good personal development. I haven't got through it all yet, but I mean, that's the book I'm reading right now. You Are a Badass, I read all summer. So that really helped me with like posting every day, and like posting about things that I didn't want to post about, and now I'm able to because literally of reading a book. And it's so crazy to me because I used to hate reading, and now I love it. I used to be like, I don't want to read, that's a waste of time, but like I try and do it every day now. So, and then as for Get Over Your Damn Self, I'm kind of like, I like it, but like at the same time I'm really into the T's for Transformation. I'm always back and forth with books because I can't decide on which one I want to read. But yeah, that's for my personal development personally. And then other things I've been doing is hosting coaching sneak peeks. I used to just send them over to Michelle and be like, oh, Michelle's running one, like you can just be with them. But like I was like, okay, these people don't know Michelle. They need to hear from me. They need to hear my story, how I got started. So that's what I've been doing, is hosting my own and going live in there. And I try and do it at least once a month. And then, so basically I keep the people in the same group. I delete my old live videos and I do my videos that way, that they're still seeing my videos come up and they're still hearing my story, and then eventually they're going to want to join you. because I mean, they asked to join in the first place, right? It just might not be the right time. And then, I don't know, a lot of you probably have this already, but adding links to like Instagram, like Linktree. So like having them connect to my Facebook, a coaching application, and an accountability group application. And then when I add like Facebook posts and stuff, I also add the link to the bottom there too. I mean, they don't always fill it out, but it's good to have there, and I think it looks professional that way, because you're like, oh, like she wants to hear about, you know, like my goals and stuff, then she actually cares, kind of thing. And I always put the link in the comments on Facebook. And then last but not least, believe in yourself and you'll be unstoppable, because it's true. I didn't believe in myself at all, and now I will not stop until I just won't stop. And that's everything.
I love it. I know I have some questions. Well, first of all, I thank you. Oh my gosh, so much information, which is awesome. What is the one thing that you really think, like you said, you have to believe in yourself. You have to have that belief, no matter if people in your own household, no matter people at your work, people at your family, doesn't matter.
Yeah.
You're going to get pushback. So you have to believe in yourself so dang much that doesn't even knock up shit. It doesn't even dust your shoulder.
Mm-hmm.
Right? So what do you think was the biggest thing? Was it that summit where you were like, was that what made the belief come?
Yeah, so basically Michelle had asked me to be her guest for the ceremonies, like sitting like right close to the stage with everyone else, which was so awesome, because like you get to sit with like Success Club 10 All-Star legends and stuff like that. And like I met Raina Odell down there, and I was like, fangirl. But it was just really cool. And I was like, all these people are standing, like I couldn't even believe the amount of women that were walking across stage. And I was like, oh my God, like that's going to be me next year. It totally is going to be me. Like if they can do it, so can I.
And it totally is, because you're SC7, SC10, 7 months in a row.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
and just like, and hearing like all these like stories from like the top coaches, and like not even top coaches, just like coaches in general. And basically it's like there's no secret sauce. Basically they kept saying, and like consistency, how important that is. And I was like, okay, I need to get my shit together.
I love it.
So yeah.
Good. Does anybody else? I think we also have some other Success Club legends down on our call here, don't we, Courtney? Courtney is too, right? So it's just such an awesome thing when you see people who are successful at the business and who have steady paychecks and who have kept that belief up. And I know, especially on Team Inspire, we've been making huge focus on PV, which I'm still going to do, which is amazing. But we're focusing on PV, assuming you're going to make Success Club, because that needs to be a non-negotiable. Do you know what I mean? Like that's just a non-negotiable, right? Does anybody else have, I have another question for her, but I want to open it up for you guys. Do you guys have any questions for Shawna? I'm sure you do. Go for it, Courtney.
Hi, Shawna.
Hi.
I had a quick question about, it was when you had the 3 pictures up there for your Instagram stories. It was the app to download. What is that called again?
Hype Type.
Hype Type. So is that just an app like in the Play Store, or what is that?
Yep. Okay, and so it's completely free. Here, I don't know if you'd be able to, do you see it? Oh crap, you probably can't.
I can, when you turn it, I can see like the purple. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it's really fun. You got to kind of play around with it. I got like frustrated with it at first.
Oh, okay, I can see it. Thanks, Jenna. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna try that and see how it works. Okay.
Yeah, it's awesome because like you don't have to download music, and I don't have music on my phone to begin with. So
yeah, neither do I.
Every single song on there you can think of, anything.
Awesome, that's awesome.
So,
thanks.
Yeah.
I'm gonna use that.
Yeah.
Do you use the regular one, or do you use the Hype Type Pro? Or maybe that's just an Android thing.
I don't know. It just says hype type.
Okay.
And it's purple and the writing is yellow.
Okay, perfect. That's just the regular one. Perfect.
Okay.
Perfect. The other question I had was about Linktree. I've heard about that before, but I never actually used it. So is that an app as well?
So if you like say this is how I got it. So I literally went to Michelle's page or like anyone else that has Linktree.
Yeah.
If you click their links,
yeah.
Basically, 1 second. I think it'll like get you to it, and all you have to do is put your links in there's like a little section you can put it in, and then on top of it you can just put like what you want to call it kind of thing. Like I'll get mine up.
Yeah, I did it with mine on Instagram. I only have one link set up right now and it's for coaching. I have to set my other ones up. But yeah, if you put your actual links in, then I set mine up with, what's that other? There's so many sites.
I know, right?
Oh,
yeah, so for like a coach application, I put join our team, become a coach. And then I have the January Dream Body Bootcamp up, and then connect with me on Facebook, and that's, I think, my like page.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Perfect. Okay, Linktree. I think actually I looked into that in December, and it was like, squirrel. I never got back to it. Awesome. Yeah. Linktree and the Instagram ring. I saw that last week. So I'm going to look on PicMonkey for that.
Michelle, like, what's it called? What are the people called that like run the Super Saturdays?
Oh, the market councils.
Yes.
Yeah.
So they sent it to Michelle, apparently.
Okay, cool. Yeah.
Yeah.
We'll work on that too. That's an awesome, because then it's kind of like a trick. It's a trick. Because at first it's like, some people were like, oh, like what is the ring? And I was like, it's a trick because these people are on live right now, right?
Yeah.
The idea. So if I'm just on my Instagram account, see, okay, so there's my live. You see my ring. And then if people, right, they go and check out your stuff, if you have another ring around that, then it looks like you're on live, and they click on it and they're like, oh, she's not on live. Oh, but look at the other stuff. Oh, fun. Oh.
Yeah, it's smart.
Right? It's just diverting, right? Squirreling them in the right direction, in your direction. That's an awesome tip. I love it. And I mean, like, can we all like be like, woohoo, tomorrow? Nice paycheck tomorrow. That's a huge accomplishment.
Crazy to me.
Right? And like, this is the thing. Before we just like wrap it all up, I want to touch on that. And in our coach training, we have a money mindset training day where we have some stuff Shailene puts in there, because I really like to talk about that, because we pay whoever pours our coffee money. Our doctors are good people. They help us. They get paid a great salary. The people the people who check out our groceries get paid a good salary. Everybody who has a job gets paid for it. And a lot of times in our business, coaches say, well, I just really want to help people. Awesome. I hope you always feel that way. What the heck is wrong with earning money by doing something really, really awesome? Having a job doesn't have to be a dirty word. You don't have to hate what you do in order to be okay with getting paid for it. Do you know what I mean? So I really love recognizing huge paychecks like that, because when we realize, when we create this for ourselves and we can create this for our team and our downline, it frees us up to help more people. Okay? I know there's not one of these gorgeous faces staring at me right now who would say that if they had X amount of extra, that the first thing they would do is help somebody that they love. Right? We all know it. We're all having our own story in our head right now. So what is wrong with that? Not a thing. So I really like to talk about money mindset and really celebrate that, and celebrate, like when I said to one of the coaches the other day, oh my gosh, she had sold her first challenge pack. And I said, like, you're not even a personally sponsored coach of mine. Even if you were, I would probably miss it because I'm so busy all the time, and these things I don't get to check all the time. But I love when I get messages from the downline saying, this was my biggest paycheck, or when Shawna says, I hit SC10, like things like this. It's amazing. We need to celebrate these things and communicate with each other, and not be like, oh, I don't want to look like I'm bragging, or I don't want to. It just motivates other people to realize what's possible, and that they can do it too, just like Shawna had that moment at Summit. Absolutely. I can't thank you enough, Shawna, for this amazing call and sharing all your awesome knowledge. And I told you tonight, I can't even tell you how proud I am of you.
Thank you.
I told myself I wasn't going to cry. A one-team call, I'm not going to cry. I just got my eyelashes done, so I'm not allowed to cry. There you go. Anyways, guys, thank you so much for being here. Oh, I can't leave this without plugging. First of all, celebrating her first year as a Beachbody coach, Rachel Cornish is going to be hosting for us. So excited. I do believe that's on the 7th. We have 3 other major calls coming up. I don't know the dates of them. They will be February, March. We've got Christine Dwyer, Bob Heilig, and Christy Curtis. Okay. They all said yes when I asked them. I was like, oh my God. I pooped my pants, and like Tim Hortons parking lot, writing them. But I did it, all 3 at once. Boom, boom, boom. Bob was the first one who got back to me. I went inside, used the bathroom, grabbed a coffee, and he had no problem. I was like, awesome, right?
I can vouch for that because you sent me the message right after you sent them.
And this is the thing, guys. I want to hear from you guys. You guys know everything I know. I'm a dinosaur. What I know, I share with you guys in Team Inspire, and it is in New Coach University. And it's, updated as new stuff changes. I just did some Instagram stuff, 3 new hacks, messages, videos in there. So we try to keep up to date as much as possible. But our team wants to hear from you guys, what you have to share, what's working for you. You could be a coach for a minute, or you could be a coach for 5-6 years. It doesn't matter. We would love to have you hosting our team call and sharing what's working for you. So make sure to reach out to me if you want to do that, and we'll set it up. And thanks again, Shawna, so much
problem.
for everything you've shared with us. Talk to you later, team.
Bye.
Happy day 4. Bye.